Today on Newsbreak, we will have our final day of Student Guest Star Week. We will also get details on Winter Storm Decima coming this weekend. All of this and more on this Friday, December 16th, 2016.
Good afternoon, SLHS. I'm Nick Cornwall.
And I'm Ryan Merritt.
Let's take a look at our top stories for today.
You know, that'd just be dandy. Key Club is sponsoring a dance tomorrow night from 9 p.m. until midnight in the Shoeheart Circle. Admission is 2 to 3 canned goods or $5. And DJ Dylan Reynolds will provide the music. Wear your ugly Christmas sweaters.
The boys' soccer sign-up sheet is now in the office.
This is the final day of Key Club's Warm Hearts, Warm Hands clothing drive. Please drop off coats, gloves, boots, and other winter gear in the office.
Happy birthday to you, Aaron Dow. And over the weekend, Colby Blocker, Emma Jennis, and Egan Roberts. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather.
Alright, so looking at your weather for today. Today we will see a high of 17 degrees this afternoon with snow starting around 1 p.m. 100% chance throughout the evening hours and a slight wind 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the east. Low of -1 tonight, so very cold there with snow continuing until about 5 a.m. Saturday morning. It'll get windier about midnight, 15 to 25 mile an hour winds, gusts as high as 30 out of the east-northeast, so the wind shifting directions a little bit there. And tomorrow, high of just 1 degree, so much colder. It'll still be even windier, 20 to 25 mile an hour winds, gusts as high as 35. So wind chill will be a huge issue there, and the wind will be out of the north-northwest instead of the north-northeast. And on Saturday night, we'll see a low of -24, so we have to make sure we stay inside there because that's not good at all. And on Sunday, the sun will finally come out again, a high of just 1 degree, so still very cold, and a low of -3 Sunday night. And so looking closer at today, this afternoon, high of 17 degrees, we'll see just around 2 inches throughout the evening hours, 100% chance, just slight winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour. And around midnight, picking up a little bit with snow and wind, 15 to 25 mile an hour out of the east-northeast. Gusts as high as 35 miles an hour there. So wind chill will be a factor, and there will also be a lot of blowing snow. So as you can see right now, we are currently in a winter weather advisory, so not quite to the extent of a winter storm warning. Well, winter storm warning just means more snow, more wind generally. And there are also a couple ice storm warnings or even freezing rain advisories with this storm system. But right now we are just barely on the edge of the winter weather advisory and winter storm warning line. So we will have to keep an eye out for that. So let's look at your weather. Back to you guys.
Taking a look at your sports for today. In wrestling from last night, the SLP Indians took their conference duel record to 4-0 with 2 huge wins heading into Christmas break. The wrestlers traveled to Lamar's last night to take on the Bulldogs and Cherokee. The Indians were dominant in both duels, winning 69-12 over Lamar's and 60-18 over Cherokee. On the night, John Tuttle, Daniel Truxas, Dakota Vanderbilt, Dakota Powell, John Bauer, Joe Waters, Kyler Dunn, Isaac Dixon, Adam Skopak, and Kyler Reek all won both matches. Varsity wrestlers are scheduled to compete at Fort Dodge tomorrow, and JV will be in action in Spencer.
Due to the weather forecast, Emmitsburg has moved and changed the basketball schedule for tonight. There will be no JV girls game. The JV boys and varsity girls will play simultaneously at 5:15. The varsity boys will follow approximately at 6:45. That's a look at your sports for today. Back to you guys.
Now we're going to go ahead and send it over to
Parker Breivik with Today in History.
Thanks, guys. Today in history, in 1773, in Boston Harbor, a group of Massachusetts colonists disguised as Mohawk Indians boarded 3 British tea ships and dumped 342 chests of tea into the harbor. Also in sports today, on December 16, 1973, the Buffalo Bills running back Nathaniel James, O.J. Simpson, became the first player in the NFL League to rush for more than 2,000 yards in a single season. Also on this day, in 2010, Larry King, the iconic suspender sporting G host of the TV talk show Larry King Live, signed off after 25 years on the air. The 77-year-old King had hosted the hour-long CNN program featuring interviews with movie stars, world leaders, politicians, musicians, and other newsmakers since June 1985. That's a look at your history today. Back to you guys.
You know, Kyler, with all that weather coming up, how do you think that that's going to affect our events?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Ryan, because it is a great one. The varsity girls game got moved up to 5:15 tonight, and the varsity boys to follow with no JV girls tonight. But JV boys will be playing at the same time as the varsity girls in the middle school in Emmitsburg. We were just trying to beat the worst of the winter storm tonight, so it just got moved up an hour because the worst of it will be later in the evening hours.
That makes total sense. And besides the basketball games, I heard there's some other events going on, maybe with I heard it was some almonds or pistachios or something.
Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker, that's what it was. Over at the Sammy tonight and tomorrow. What a great opportunity.
Yeah, so we'll have to see if that weather will hold off enough to go to all those events.
Well, regarding weather, if you're going to go outside tonight, make sure you pack a jacket. And that's all we have for today. Stay classy, SLHS.